There are people who move through life as if something unseen is walking beside them, not shielding them from pain, not removing every obstacle, but quietly steering them away from irreversible harm. Their lives aren't perfect. They fail, they lose, they struggle. Yet somehow, at the edge of disaster, something intervenes. A delay, a sudden change of plans, a loss that feels cruel at first. Only later do they understand. That moment didn't break them, it protected them. Ancient traditions call this heaven's protection, not a reward, not favoritism, but a response to the direction of a person's inner life. Here are 5 turning points that often appear only in the lives of those quietly protected by heaven. The first turning point: a door that closes when you least expect it. This is usually the most painful one. A job disappears. A relationship ends abruptly. An opportunity collapses at the last second. At the time, it felt like rejection, like failure. But this turning point is rarely about loss. It is about prevention. Many people look back years later and realize that the path they were desperate to stay on would have led them into exhaustion, compromise, or a version of themselves they would not recognize. Heaven doesn't always open doors. Sometimes it closes them before you walk into something you were never meant to survive. The second turning point: a delay that saves you. This one feels small. You miss a train. Your flight is postponed. You arrive late to a meeting. You feel annoyed, frustrated, impatient. But delays are one of the quietest forms of protection, because life is not only about where you go, but when you arrive. There are moments you were never meant to be present for, and moments you were meant to miss. People protected by heaven often experience these interruptions, not because they are unlucky, but because timing matters more than speed. The third turning point: a fall that forces you inward. This turning point humbles you. Your confidence breaks, your identity cracks, and the image you had of yourself collapses. You are forced to slow down, to question, to listen, and to sit with discomfort. This is where many people resist. But those protected by heaven are gently pushed inward before life pushes them too far outward. Because unchecked ambition, ego, or attachment eventually leads to destruction. A fall now prevents a collapse later. The fourth turning point: help appears without being asked. This one feels mysterious. At your lowest moment, someone shows up. Not necessarily with answers, sometimes just with presence. A stranger offers guidance. An unexpected opportunity appears. Support arrives from a direction you never considered. People often say, "I don't know why they helped me." That's the point. Protection doesn't always look like miracles. Sometimes it looks like timely human kindness. Those who live with sincerity, restraint, and a clean conscience often attract help without demanding it. The fifth turning point: a quiet life instead of a loud one. This is the most overlooked sign. A simple life. Few dramatic crises. Long stretches of calm. Many people chase intensity without realizing how rare peace actually is. Protection is not constant excitement. It is stability. It is waking up without dread. It is sleeping without regret. It is having fewer enemies, fewer emergencies, fewer scars. Those protected by heaven are often spared from chaos they never even notice, because peace is subtle and easily taken for granted. Why these turning points appear. Not because someone is special, but because they live in a way that doesn't fight life constantly. They don't perfect themselves, nor do they control everything. They try to live honestly and take responsibility, avoiding unnecessary harm. And when they fall, they learn. Heaven doesn't protect the powerful, it protects the aligned. Those whose inner life doesn't contradict their outer actions. A final reflection. If you look back and recognize even one of these turning points, your past may deserve more gratitude than resentment. And if you don't see them yet, that doesn't mean protection is absent. It may simply mean your story is still unfolding. Sometimes, the greatest protection is not knowing what was avoided. A quiet reminder. Closed doors can be protection. Delays can save lives. Falls can prevent destruction. Help arrives when alignment exists. Peace is the rarest blessing. If this story resonated with you, take a moment to like this video so it can reach others who may need it. Comment if you've experienced a moment in life that felt painful at first, but later revealed itself as protection. And subscribe to Mind Peace Stories for more quiet reflections that help you see life with clarity, depth, and calm.